rewind it. Cause that's fast. Promo commercial, baby! Look at him! Look at him! Ash! Ash!
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the culture. Guys, let's try to get this video to at least 5,746 likes, okay? So drop a like for all the beautiful Asian women. Man, today is a different type of video. It's not a 2K video. As you guys can see, man, I'm gonna be giving my friend $6,000. This guy was literally there for me from the start. It's gonna be exciting. He told me like a few weeks ago that he still owed like $6,000 in student loans. And you know, I wanna give back. This dude's been there from the start. This guy helped me so much.
I just felt like this story needs to be put out there and needed to be put out there, guys. What we did before YouTube, okay? She worked at the hospital, I worked at the casino. Before royalty would meet up with CJ So Cool, and the pair would grow their family empire to over 7 million YouTube subscribers.
Oh my gosh, she's there.
Oh, guys, yeah. This is the house in the back. Royalty, everything you see is ours. Before royalty, 24 Karat would clock in over 1.8 million followers on Instagram and would team up with her man on tracks like movie clips. Before royalty would be the mother to Leonidas, Carnation, Jalea, and stepmother to Kamari, and the couple would move into their dream house at So Cool World. Yes, my office. Y'all know here before they are famous that we're big fans of CJ So Cool. I might just be the oldest member of the Wolfpack and the Cool Kids. Now, we've made a lot of videos on the king of the club, CJ So Cool, but we've yet to shed any light on his queen royalty. I mean, what good's a king without his queen? Now, the couple, they both came into YouTube with very little. Now, in this video, I found old clips where they're budgeting just enough to save for a vlog camera and a computer. Now, before all that, royalty, she had it rough. She was in an abusive relationship, and she was raising 3 kids and her man, who was a child, all on his own.
I struggled.
Now, she worked her way up from KFC to BAG. That's right, getting the bag. But I'll go into more detail on all this a little later in this video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McGregor, documenting the life and career of royalty fame. Here for you, of course, and before they're famous. Now, did you guys watch our updated The Rich Life video on CJ So Cool? That video, it's doing pretty good. And I was reading all of your comments, and you guys demanded that I make this video on royalty. So shout out to D Gaming, YT, Brianna Martinez, Koa, Chasey Gaming, YT, and Cheddar Bob. Wait, Cheddar Bob for real? Is that the guy from 8 Mile? Man, what are you talking about? Is that a good name? Oh, Cheddar Bob. I can't see Bob, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm a man of my word, and you guys keep them requests coming in for who we do next. But for now, I'll see you guys after the intro. So it's been exposed that Royalty Johnson was apparently born Charlie Young, but I ain't here to be serving up any hot tea. Now, she was born on February 19th, 1990, and she spent the majority of her life living in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, Royalty is a self-described, extremely private person. Some details on her early life, they're a little far and few between. It appears that she was raised by her single mother.
And look at the beautiful royalty mama. Let's see how old you look, but she is 50.
Now, if Mama Royalty was 50 in that video and it's from 2017, well, she's 52 now. Now, Royalty, she's 29, then her mom must have had her at 23. Quick maths. 2 + 2 is 4. Now, Royalty, she actually got way ahead of Mom, having her first child at the age of just 17. Jalea, she was born in 2007, and as soon as Royalty found out she was pregnant, well, she went and got her first job at KFC. Don't take my word for it.
The day I found out that I was pregnant with Jalea, I got a job at KFC.
Leonidas, he was born in 2009, and Carnation, she was born in 2011. And all to the same baby daddy. A good-for-nothing bum whose name I won't even mention in this video. Now, while royalty, she took care of all the bills. I'm talking rent, diapers, dinner, everything. Oh, her man, he'd ask her for money for beer and cigarettes. Yeah, what a bum. Now, I don't usually like to throw shade at anyone, but there are some serious claims about domestic abuse from this man against royalty and her mom.
I had to go to work with piles of makeup on my face trying to cover a black eye because I said something wrong, or wore something wrong, or didn't give you cigarette money, or didn't give you beer money, or just a petty argument.
So while he sat at home while royalty, she worked in a hospital, in the psych ward, or in a rehabilitation center. There she was a dietary aide. She would feed the patients, giving them snacks and 3 meals a day, and making sure they were on the mend. Now from there, she got promoted to housekeeper at the same place, so she'd clean patients' rooms, and that's before she acquired a better gig as a mental health technician. There she would record the patient's behavior. Now inside there were people on drugs, some were suicidal, and the vast majority, they had some kind of mental issues. Now royalty, she would take all the overtime hours she could get, and all the money, it would go back to her kids, also her man, and even family friends of her man. Everyone was getting the money but her.
Paying all the bills, it was still hard to manage to pay a car note, to pay insurance, to pay rent, to feed your kids. And I was the type of woman that I was not going to depend on welfare. I was always working hard. Even though my baby daddy was there, I still felt like I was a single mother. Like, I paid every bill.
Life was all work and no play for royalty. Now it sounds like when she wanted to let loose, the only friend she had to roll with was her mom. And that brings us to her meeting CJ So Cool. Now in our before their famous video on CJ, well, we talked about that one fateful night when he first crossed paths with royalty. So let's take a look back. Enjoying his new life in Vegas, CJ decided to celebrate one night in the VIP section at Planet Hollywood. It was there that a woman came up to him and said, "My daughter thinks you're so handsome."
She said my daughter's name is Royalty. And when she said that, like, oh, my heart, it dropped. I'm like, oh my God, a real human being named Royalty, and they look like this?
From there, the two exchanged numbers and started talking and texting. They made plans for dinner, but with them both not having cars, well, Royalty's mother, she came along for the day.
They went to my girl's house to pick me up. Yeah, your baby daddy was watching the kids while you was out on a date with me. We was both doing that.
We was.
Hashtag dirt doers.
But
At that dinner, they opened up to one another and fell in love. Now, they go into more detail about their romance in CJ's How I Met My Girlfriend Storytime video, so be sure to check that out. Damn, that was like YouTube Inception. Now, more details have come out about that night since. Royalty, she was pretty straightforward with CJ, letting him know her life story. Also about her 3 kids and her mom and baby daddy. And, well, he just couldn't believe how attractive she was, truthfully.
When I saw her, I'm like, I'll do anything for you. So I made a promise to her. I'm like, I promise you, I'm going to take care of all of y'all. And this was a long time ago, and I just kept trying.
Now, the two, they had very little, if anything, at the time. Now, CJ, he had nowhere to live, and Royalty, she wanted out of her abusive relationship. So the two, they moved in together with Royalty's mom and her 3 kids. Now, the rest of the story of how they became YouTube millionaires, well, Royalty likes to thank prayer, but I think they owe some credit to CJ's kid brother, Jinx.
We back.
Whoop.
Oh, Snoop.
No, it was Jinx who got CJ So Cool onto YouTube, and eventually Royalty would join in on the fun. Now, the two, they didn't even know what YouTube was, and that there was this massive subculture. Now, when Jinx, he started pulling in thousands of dollars off of his reaction videos, well, CJ was quick to start up his own channel. Now, I've been talking to Jinx in the DMs, and we're actually going to be doing an interview when I hit up Vegas near the end of this month. So if you guys got any questions for Jinx, well, send them my way. And looking back at some of CJ's oldest videos, well, Royalty's there helping him show off his shoe collection. This was back in 2015, and it's the second oldest video on their channel.
Yes, my girl knows every Jordan. She's a sneakerhead too, I'm telling you. You don't know what we got upstairs, but you will once we buy a camera. We're not going to use our cell phones. We're going to actually have to buy a camera, which takes time. I think best. Yep, she knows Jordans.
Then in the beginning, Royalty, she didn't really want to be on camera, but the couple would soon go viral with the reaction video on Best of King Badge Vine compilation. Things started to snowball quickly. Soon the kids were invited in on the action. Reactions, they turned into pranks. Views, they turned into revenue, and the entire family were able to upgrade their lifestyle. What's even better was that Royalty, well, she was able to quit her job and finally become a stay-at-home mom. Even CJ's own daughter, Kamari, who was back in his hometown of Gary, Indiana, well, she was eventually able to come out and join them.
I love Kamari just like she's my own daughter because CJ, he does the same thing for me. He loves my kids as if they are his own. So when his daughter comes around, I treat his kids with the same respect as he gives my kids. So having Kamari around is such a blast. Carnation actually has somebody that she can actually play with.
Now, as you know, the family, they would eventually move from mansion to mansion, but it hasn't been all good news. Now, in early 2017, CJ So Cool and Royalty, well, they were thrilled to announce that they were expecting their own baby together. Sadly, there were complications, and things, well, they're about to get real.
I had to get my left tube removed for the baby with that. So there's no baby, there's no tube. I'm left with one tube now, guys.
Now, recently, there have also been some blasts from their past who have popped their heads up on the internet. Now, Royalty's old baby daddy, he made a YouTube video looking for clout, and CJ, he's been putting up with his own baby mama drama for quite some time. Now, there are plans in place for CJ to become the legal guardian of Jalea, Leonidas, and Carnation. Now, Royalty, she is madly in love with her man, and him with her. Now, the kids are living a fairy tale, so no matter what she's been through, it really looks like she's living her best life. She deserves it. Now, Royalty has also started up her own company known as Royalty of Queens, where she's selling her own Indian raw hair, eyelashes, and more. It's not really good for me, but I'm sure someone watching this video is going to want it. Royalty's different, babe. Who doesn't want to look like her? Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. If you can...
His phone rang. This girl is on the phone.
We've been discussing Kiowa moving to Huntsville.
Is there any truth to what was said?
I can't answer that for you.
You're a serial cheater. Make sure you get your stuff out.
He's not going to get a divorce, so it's like we don't have to.
3, 2, 1. CJ So Cool recently packed up his things, moving from So Cool Land to his new mega mansion he named So Cool World. Living just 15 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip, this resort-style piece of property is 8,623 square feet, sitting on almost 2 acres of land. Now, it comes with 3 pools, 1 indoor, 4 jacuzzis, a professional 2-lane bowling alley with automated pins and scoring, a movie theater, a designer kitchen, a massive master suite, a game room, a tennis court, a large covered playground, a huge bar, an outdoor kitchen, and of course, it's got an epic garage. That's for all his whims.
Finally took y'all advice and lined up the cars. This is crazy, man. It's a real sight to see.
CJ So Cool has been able to afford himself a wide variety of expensive cars, including 2 Lambos, an Aventador, and a 2014 Gallardo. That one's in slime green.
2014 Lamborghini Gallardo, all the way slimed out.
Now, of course, he's also got his Karma Fisker, 2 Camaros raised up, a Jeep, and a Range Rover for Royalty. Really, cruising over CJ So Cool's channel is the entire family who are enjoying the rich life, with him buying the family crazy gifts with new bikes, shopping sprees, Yeezys, grills, V-Bucks, and epic parties.
3, 2, 1. Bitch, it's crazy. What the heck you doing? You need some help?
Of course, CJ, he's also got to sport the flashiest of clothes, kicks, and ice, with his entire collection valued at more than most people's net worth.
Okay, guys, you gotta know where I started from. I started with nothing like this. This was a dream come true to me. I'm looking at this right now and in awe. When I close this video, I'm gonna probably start crying, screaming.
So a lot's changed since the last time we did CJ So Cool's The Rich Life video. Now, back then, he had just around 3 million subscribers and moved into his first mega mansion, So Cool Land. Now, his net worth, it was estimated to be around $1 million back then, but today we